back. Just Jay, you still here, babe? Yes, I did. Oh, awesome. You hit that link. I love you. All right. So much for coming. I'm gonna do my reading with you then. This is gonna be virtual. We're doing it totally different. I am going to read from the cards that we pick. Okay. So this is not ghetto. It is actually what I'm going to do.
Nah, you good.
So it came to me and I said, you know what, let me share this because I've dabbled for years and I was like, hey, let me take a-
Nice.
so let me see what we can do.
Yes, let's see. Let's see.
Yes, let's see. Cool. So let me go ahead and make sure. Yeah, we good. I'm happy about this. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure everything is good. All right, awesome. So here's what I want you to do. We have, let's see. Do you, I want to do major or minor arcane for you. Because I want you to be able to pick the cards. Like you'll be able to see
Okay.
them. You'll be able to see them and you can pick them.
Okay.
Whatever pulls you to that place. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna bring up the cards, the ones that are available. I want you to pick. You're gonna pick out of one. Let me go and make sure I got this one up here too. So thank you for being my guinea pig. You'll be the
Yeah.
first one. That's why I put in the title. We doing everything here.
Right.
We
I
doing it
like it though.
all.
What it said, tacos and taro or something like that.
That's it. Tacos and taro, honey. Because I was making tacos. We was having tacos tonight. And my sister actually said it. And I was like, I love it. That
Yeah,
is
it's
so
nice.
bomb.
They have nice little concepts,
Yes.
little shows.
I my sister don't. She don't think she can come out here and do anything. And I keep telling her, girl, they love you. But she'll come and support me. So I'm fine with that. No pressure. Right.
Girl, it be like that. You know how many years people been getting on me about getting a channel? I be like,
Cause if you that it's not like when I first got on here, like I said, it wasn't where I just knew. Let me make sure I
right.
put this link in here because people be nervous. Hold on. All right, here go the link, young people. And it should be alerting everybody. So there's the link. Okay. So anyway, like I said, was I work for Miss Cleo, child.
You work for Miss Cleo?
I did work for Miss Cleo when we thought she was for real.
Girl,
Don't hate me, don't hate me. I did. I thought she was for real at
I
the
don't
time.
hate you at all. I don't hate you at all. I'm gonna make you
Girl,
laugh
we
in
used
a
to be
minute. You don't
cracking
make me get
up.
up. I was girl. I was half asleep. I done got up to go to the living room.
Oh,
Hold on.
oh shoot, because I am so
Then you can play
serious.
mess, babe, and lock up.
Mhm.
Talking to my little
Oh,
one. I be having him work
oh,
behind me.
okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay,
If I
good.
tell
I
him to
just want to
lock
make
up, I
sure.
can trust him to actually do it, child. The oldest, I can't tell him to lock up nothing, honey. The door be open, the
That's me
lights will be
and my
on. I be
sister,
like, what in the
child.
hell?
Yes. My mom would be going off. She'd be like,
Girl, don't let
why?
him do it though. Like, I'm talking about he'll lock up the house, he'll put the chain on the door, he'll cut all the lights
Yeah, yeah.
off.
That's my
Uh,
brother.
my
Yes.
oldest, honey, your house might be wide open by the time he finished.
Honey, look, I don't even play no more. Like I just be like, okay, thanks everybody.
I'll be a
Appreciate
big,
y'all.
so I can't show you everything, but I'm gonna make you
Oh,
laugh.
you ain't got to get on camera. I'm
I'm
doing it
gonna make
for
you laugh.
myself. Yeah. Hold on. We gonna do this a
Do you
different
see
way.
that?
What?
Where you
Oh,
go?
what happened to you? Where you go? Oh, I see you. What is that? I love it. I love
Girl,
it. Go
it was
ahead,
funny.
girl.
They still had it. I was like, I gotta get this. I'm like, you know
You
what? This
come on. That is great. That is absolutely
girl,
fantastic.
get up out of here. What's wrong with
uh,
you?
right.
Go about your business. Bye. Not playing with you.
Oh
No, you
my
be excited
God.
and thinking you have an audience. You better go and sit down somewhere.
Oh Lord. I don't want nobody to get hurt. Please, please don't get hurt.
Look, on the inside, it got the card in there. Child, look at the card with it got y'all
Wait a
number.
minute. Hold on. I'm getting it.
Girl, look, it got y'all number. I was
And
saying
I
to
used to
myself, I
work for
wonder if I
that
call this
number.
number, and I wonder if somebody
Girl, if
want
you call
to
that number, I'm weak. Girl, call the number. Call the number. I need to know. That would be hilarious
Yeah,
if
I bought that
somebody
like
answered.
it was less than $10, but I thought it was cool. It was brand new too.
Oh yeah, that kind of stuff is cool and be worth like a whole lot of money because people be like, "Oh my gosh, Miss Cleo." Oh my
And Miss
goodness,
Cleo
I
was
remember.
was a veteran in the hustle game, honey.
Yes,
Yeah.
she was. Dion, remember they got Dion Warwick. All the celebrities had a psychic line. That's how you could tell when they all get the same information.
Remember Lonnie Love
How
had
about Latoya Jackson?
oh damn, I don't remember her.
She had. That's why she had one.
Okay, okay.
Let me pin this to the. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so I got the cards ready. We're gonna do it. So for you, I'm gonna do 4 cards because there's 4 sections.
Okay.
So it's okay. That's why I took it down and said just tarot because the way I have it set up, I want you to pick the card that's talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about that. All right, hold on. I got one step to do. Where is my music? I gotta put on some music.
I had
There we
came in
go.
earlier, child. You had some
I
nice
saw
crystals
you.
going. I was like, okay, okay, nice little
It was a
vibe.
great vibe, right? We had a really good vibe going and talking about all this kind of stuff, and it just brought all that kind of stuff back. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna play this. It's got a nice little. Yeah, let's keep it. There we go. In the background. Yes. Let's relax. Let's have a good time. No stress. It's Saturday. Let's just relax. All right, let's go in here. I'm just pinning my message and people can hit the link and come on up. And that's all I wanted to do. Okay. You ready?
Yep, yep.
I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, here we go. I'm going to share my screen with you. So the plan be like, we only gonna let you have 7 minutes.
Oh
so
Lord.
of recording your stuff. But it's free. So I get my intros,
Exactly.
right? So
Right.
that's all I be worried about. Okay, let me go ahead. I wanna make it so it's not all jumbled. We should be good. All right, let's make it a little bigger because I want you to be able to see. All right. So I have the major arcana and the let me see, let me bring that down. Here we go. Let's do okay, great. So you got your major cards, of course, and you got your minor cards. So what I'm gonna have you do is once you tell me you can see it, I want you to tell me, you know, hey, I want that card. Okay.
Oh,
This a virtual one. It's fancy. We doing some fancy stuff.
okay, okay.
I'm learning to do it with the AI. No, I'm just this is strictly just girl, you know I got problems. All right, let's get going. Let's get started. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Okay, you got it. Awesome. Okay. Who just came up? Me? Okay, good. All right. Can you see? Here I'm about to hit get this out the way, but can you see the cards?
Uh-uh.
You can't see it? Okay. Oh, you know why? Because I haven't added them to the scene. Come on. Come on, do your second step, ma'am. Okay. So you can see them here. Can you see them?
Yeah, some of them cut off. I see half of the magicians,
Okay.
but I see the ones after that.
Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make, unfortunately, they don't go the way I want them to go. So I'm going to just do it this way. So we'll start here. Can you see them better? Are they big enough?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna take a moment. Welcome Autumn to the stage. I'm gonna add you. Um, and we are going to make sure is the music low? I don't want it to be too loud. There we go.
I
Or is
don't
it
hear
bad?
it personally.
Oh, you don't hear? Okay, cool. I'm gonna just turn it off. Sorry. Okay, so we are getting ready to get into Just Jay. Just Jay, meet Autumn. Autumn, Just Jay.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, yeah. Can you hear that? Oh, no, you cannot. All right, Just Jay. I'm gonna scroll slow, and I want you. Something pops out. I want you to tell me so that I can pick it.
Why
Okay.
why you can't flip them over?
I can't. It's another program I gotta get. It
Oh,
wouldn't do it for me.
okay. So you go
Yeah.
ahead.
So this a trial run. This trial run. So
Okay, that
okay.
I'll work with it.
Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna go through the cards. I'm not gonna say nothing. I am just a vessel of movement. So just tell me when. This will be your first card.
Okay, the mouse moving, right?
That's me. Yep.
Okay.
Nothing. If nothing's coming, I can keep going.
You could keep going.
Okay. So now we're gonna go into the minor cards. It's a suit of cups. My bad. The suit. You get to pick three cards. So whatever shoots out to you.
Since we're doing it like this, let me get
Mm-hmm.
a three of cups.
All right. The three of cups. Okay. So we're gonna do the three of cups here. I got that. Let me go ahead and put that to the side for us.
And you say we're
We're gonna
doing
put it.
four cards,
Well, you
right?
didn't do because you didn't do the major ones. We could just do we're just doing the one. So I've got
And
this
we go
one.
back
This is
to the page.
yours. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because I got the program. I just gotta tweak it to
Okay.
flip them. Mm-hmm. Okay. So
All right.
let's
If we're going
go.
to up here,
Mm-hmm. I'll keep
um,
going.
uh, give me the hangman.
The Hangman. That's a good one. Okay. Let me go back. Is it down? I think it
Yeah, it's
is.
further down
It's further down.
on the left, I believe.
Okay. Hold on. Wait. I know we got. Ah, I see him here. So I'm gonna pull him. I'm gonna pull him up. I'm gonna take this off real quick, so we'll have a space for him. Come on, man, get out. All right, we're gonna do that. Okay, let's get it. Child. Okay, let me just. Yeah, I got to get that program set up because it is not. This ain't working for me. All right, so I'm gonna pull him aside so I know you've got the Hangman now.
You go to the
You've got
next.
the Three of Cups. Yep. Okay. Next, these are. Let's see. We did. Okay, we did that. I just want to make sure. I don't want to go be doing it again. This is the Suit of Pentacles. Whatever
You can give
draws to
me
you.
a six of pentacles.
Which is. I'm not adding. All right. So we have your card here. The Six of Pentacles. Okay. We're gonna keep it pushing. The Suit of Wands.
And for that one, I'll take a nine. I'm gonna just do it like that.
Okay, I like the fact that you have like it the numbers that you're picking
You
all
follow me. You
add
follow.
together. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I got, I got a little something, something. That's the nine. Okay.
And
And
then
then
what?
got one more.
Coins left.
The suit of swords.
Oh, we got swords. What I just did, coins, right?
Right. You just did wands.
Okay, my bad. I just said wands. Now we're going to swords.
Yeah.
Um, let me do. I'll do a queen for that one. Move to.
Got you. All right. Cool. Okay. Now let's get into it. Ooh, I'm excited.
Oh,
Okay. Ah, okay. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way, that way you can see what we're picking. There's no way for me to cheat or change or do
right.
anything. I am just going based off the card she picked. Okay. So the first card she picked was a hangman. We're going to talk about the hangman for a second. Now, I'm going to give you the definition for those who don't know, and then I'm going to tell you what I get from that. Let's see here. So we have great card. So the hangman represents meditation, patience, pause, and transition. That's the hangman. Let's
Okay.
keep going. Uh huh. Uh huh. Let's keep going. The Three of Cups. Mama know what she doing over here, honey. It's been a minute. I'm a little rusty, but I got you.
It be like that.
It is material, stability, legacy, tradition, high status, wealth, family, and generations.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Okay. And that was her Three of Cups. And we noticing a vibe here. We noticing a line here that's connecting things that are of change, things that you're trying to accomplish.
Mhm.
And within those things, the part that frustrates you is that it may be overwhelming at times, and you feel like, should I be doing this? Is this the direction? Am I moving where how I want it? Is this the type of foundation I want?
Mhm.
That's all I'm just getting at that moment. So
Okay.
let's keep it pushing. We have, okay, we did it. The cups. Okay, great. Let me see. So we did the Six of Pentacles. Okay, that's what you did. The Six of Pentacles. Let's go. Mm, again, generosity, abundance, kindness, donation, bonus, rewards, financial support, the stability, the money, knowing that if I do this, is it going to give me what I need? Is
Okay.
this going to help me build that stability? Is it long? Is it sustainable?
Mhm.
That's where I'm going with that. All right. The last card that we have for this young lady is the Nine of Wands. Did I count that right? I hope I got the right
No, it's a.
card. It's the nine, right? Yeah, I thought so. Here it is: resilience, courage, persistence, anticipating difficulties, and defensiveness. So that for me ties into that stability and knowing, okay, how prepared am I if this doesn't go through?
Mhm.
If I don't reach this goal, am I okay? Can I still be comfortable if I don't do this particular thing? Now I'm keeping it vague because that is what I have. Like that is, I
Right.
don't have a specific thing. Um, Based on that, it's repetitive.
Mhm.
You're looking for that stability that you're trying to create for you and your family. And so you're trying to try different ways or have been trying different ways to do that outside of just a regular 9 to 5.
Right.
So that's what I get from the cards. You can tell me you full of it or not. Like I would love to hear your
Or
feedback on that.
you got one more. You got my Queen of
Oh, do I?
Swords.
Okay. That's right. Thank you for
Mm,
reminding me. I did three. Look, out my head there. Let's
exactly.
add this last queen. Let's add it. It's a queen, baby. All right. Let's go into it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is the Queen of Swords. Independent, rational thoughts, insightful, perception, calm, self determined. So that's just the icing on the cake.
I'm trying to tell you, honey, that's a cherry on top.
That's the cherry on top. So there's really nothing I could add to that because it just solidifies what I was saying earlier about
Yeah.
whatever your goal or you're trying to meet. Your biggest concern is I can't if I do this it if it fails, does it work? I know I can do this, but I want to make sure that can I balance it? Will it work? So on and so forth. And that's what I get. That you're working on something that your concern is both outcomes, whether it's gonna fail, am I prepared? And if it succeeds, am I prepared? So there you are, Just Shay. That is my
Thank
reading to you.
you. And yeah, you're definitely not full of it. It resonates. I just can't put it like that. It resonates. I don't want to get into specifics on
Of course, of course. I know how you are. You're very private. You're a
that.
private person, and I respect that. I just
I,
wanted to,
I talk a lot.
yeah,
I talk a lot. You feel me?
right.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, all ties together, and so yeah, the Queen of Swords is the icing on the cake. And it's funny,
Mm-hmm.
I like tarot and stuff like that, but I don't remember cards by sight. You know what I'm saying? And I don't remember them by like I'm not able to just recall them like that. Like I have to look at them and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
so when I gave you them numbers, you already picked up what I was putting down. You feel me? And so
Yeah.
we're approaching Leo season. I'm feeling
Mm-hmm.
myself. I'm feeling myself. You know,
Yeah.
so
It's
so
your time.
exactly. So
It's your
yeah,
time.
we wrapped that up, and that was the icing on the cake. So I appreciate that very much.
Oh, great, great, great. I'm glad. I'm glad. So please don't leave. Please don't leave. Miss Autumn, you here.
I'm
You
gonna be on
back.
mute.
Hello.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Let's go. Miss Autumn, what do you think? How do you feel about how I'm doing this? You here, Autumn? Or did you leave? Did you come back? Where you go? I hope the gentleman come back as well. Where'd you go, Autumn? You still here? Miss Autumn. Where you at? Oh, you just gonna let me talk to myself. Lord, people done left, Lord. I'm gonna take you down, okay? And then just come back. Because I can't hear you. Or you might have walked away. So I'm gonna bring you back down.
Well,
Let
I
me see
noticed too on the this app thing, like I could still hear the sound.
here. Mm-hmm.
If my screen go off on my phone, it mutes it automatically.
Okay,
So a couple
okay.
of times, yeah, when you be calling me, I have to like unlock my phone, swipe up, and
Oh
whatever.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, Miss Autumn. I'm gonna take it down. Okay, because I can't hear you, babe. Come back, come back. Okay. But the reason I do because I before I even did this, I was worried about how I could do it and make it as unique and genuine as possible. And I was like, well, let me just let them pick, let the cards talk, let the card come to them, let the conversation be that, and then I can feed from that energy, and that's
Right.
it. You know, the more relaxed I am, the more information I can take in.
Right.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, it absolutely makes sense because I have a bunch of Oracle cards and stuff like that, but I do have to be in a certain vibe.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't know how some people could just pull cards. Like to me, I don't know. I have to be in a mood, and so
Right.
I have a Discord that I'm in on.
Oh, I do too. I have Discord. Okay.
Yeah. So the little group I'm in, like if I'm in one of them rare moods where I'm pulling cards and stuff, and I'm just in that space, I'll hit them up.
Right.
Only a few of them. And I'll be like, y'all want some cards pulled or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's like pulling them on a reg. Like I don't see how people do that. Like I have to be in the right.
Yeah. It for me, it's a lot of energy that goes into that.
Exactly.
Um, and that's why it took me so long to even want to do it because I was like, do I have the energy for it? Can I provide that?
Because you don't take
And huh?
because you don't take it lightly.
No. Oh no, I don't play around.
Exactly.
Welcome. Hello, Cleo. Hello. Thank you for being in here tonight. Um, I don't take people's
Hey girl, I'm
emotions.
sorry.
Hey, what
I was
happened? Where
having
you
some
go?
technical difficulty.
Hey, I always do. For some reason, somewhere in the tech fairy world, they be waiting for me to get online so they can have me
Right.
doing all kinds of stuff.
We're in retrograde too, ain't we?
I think
That part.
so.
So retrograde tearing up technology, girl. It be acting stupid. But anyway, I'm gonna go on mute.
I just love her. She's funny. I swear to God, she cracks me
I'm gonna
up.
log in on my computer. Give me a moment. I'm gonna drop down and
Yeah,
come
take
back
your
up.
time. Yeah, take your time. I'm not going. I got 2 hours.
Why she
So,
at where is Serpent?
huh?
Where is Serpent?
What you mean? What serpent? What
Serpent
you mean?
X. Where is Serpent? Serpent.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while. I saw him in somebody else's room some time back, but no, I haven't seen him.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't seen him. Yeah. And that's my boy. He cracks me up. Like,
Joey's something else, child.
girl, listen, I was on the live with him, child. He had me, we was talking. He made me laugh so hard. I was like, come on, stop. Like, I can't. And he was like, I
Girl,
want
he
to
be
ask
out of
these
control.
questions. I
He
want to
be
know.
he be out of control. I could hear
That
him.
young man is hungry for knowledge. That's
He
all.
be like, chocolate, chocolate. This the thing. Okay, this is what I want to ask you. Like
Right,
real
right.
talk, chocolate. This the thing. I want to
Yes,
I want to ask a question
he
and
did.
maybe you give me like your perspective. You feel me? Like maybe you can kind
Hmm.
of tell me what your thoughts are on like this subject that
Right.
I'll
I
be like, okay,
do.
serpent, I feel you, baby. Go ahead. I love me some serpent though.
I just love his attitude. I love the fact that he's still learning and he wants to learn more, not just about, certain things, but just about himself, period. I think
Yeah.
that's the journey he's
Yeah, he
on.
definitely is all about self awareness and having that
Hmm.
level of introspection and stuff like that.
Right.
But
And
he
it,
be cutting up. I told him before. I said you better stop getting fresh. I said, cause my son gonna
he
fight you.
do.
I say my son is gonna fight you because y'all about the
I'm
same
like, you
age.
better
Go sit
leave
down
us older
somewhere.
ladies alone. You better get out of here,
Girl,
boy.
with his managed self, I be like, listen, go on now,
Child.
go
Right.
on, Joey.
She called him
He be
Listen,
talking
Joey.
you
that
feel me?
trash.
I'm all man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
He be
I'm
talking
all
that
man.
trash.
Is she able to? Is she
But
back
you
up?
know
Can you
what?
hear her? Go ahead.
But you know what? I have had more young men try to talk to me
I
as
do
of
too,
late.
and
The
sometimes it be kind of freaking
last.
me out. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it kind of freaks me out
No,
because like my son
right.
is fucking like
My brother,
around their age,
right. I mean, like,
I be
this
like, I need y'all
this
to
is
go
better,
on and leave
y'all.
me alone.
Girl, I had this child. I knew it. I was coming into. I wasn't quite 40 yet, right?
Hmm.
And I had this young man. He was 25 years old,
Girl,
and
they
he was
crazy.
like, "Girl, I cannot lie. His parents did well. That's all I'm gonna say."
There was an attraction.
Anyway,
I feel you.
he was like, me and him set up, and we just was talking all night. like bouncing
It's
back and
really
forth.
crazy when you come across them types, though. It is very crazy.
And he was like, I got a girlfriend, but if I didn't, I'd be with you. I'd be with you. I'd go with you wherever you want to go. And I was like, oh, baby. Get out of here,
All
Vaughn.
right.
Stop it. Because men do it all the time. I already said when I turned
What he calling us
73.
freaks or something?
No, he called us crib robbers.
Crib robbers. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Listen,
That's
They
a
stay
new
slipping
one.
around my porch. I don't be looking for them children.
I know. I'm like, please go talk to your mama first. We gotta. I gotta
Listen,
talk to your
I
mom.
got a home girl. Like, yeah, we in our 40s, and I'm talking about this dude. I think he's like 28, maybe or something. I'm talking about this boy
Oh,
heels girl by a year, and she like, sis, I wish this boy get the fuck away from me. And I'm like, why? Like, what's the? I said, well, what's
it's
the
like
problem? She's
it's like
like,
bees.
yeah, she like, no, he need to go on because his mama gonna be mad with
Yes.
me. I said, what she gonna be mad about? She was like, listen, I'm gonna fuck her son if he don't get away from me. I was like, oh Jesus. I said, okay. Listen, she been trying to beat that boy off with a stick for over a year. I'm talking about, child, I don't know what be wrong with you, children.
Well, you know
So,
what?
chocolate. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Autumn.
I was gonna
I'm just
ask
still,
you.
yeah.
I was gonna ask you to. I mean, aren't you gonna pull some cards?
Oh, I am happy to pull cards for you.
I have this deck right here.
Ooh, that's pretty. I gotta get a new
This is
deck. I do.
yeah. These are
What
beautiful
does it
cards.
say? I can't see it.
They're
What's the
from
name?
it's from dust to onyx.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
It's a beautiful deck. They have beautiful cards.
Yeah.
Um, it's a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
Show you some of
oh,
them.
okay, that's what's up. I like
Yes.
supporting black folks
Oh
that come out with
yeah.
decks and stuff. They be having some nice
That's
ones on Etsy too. Those are
well,
pretty.
that's what I'm working on now. Like I'm going to be like
Beautiful
what was
deck.
the Tim what was his name? Tim Turner or was it Tom
Tommy,
Turner?
Hold on, hold on.
I don't know. Tommy Turner.
The
That's
man that
cartoon. What you
changed
talking about?
the man that changed color. Remember it went from black and white to color. Ted Turner.
Girl, don't give me the line. I don't know.
His name was Ted Turner. Girl, I don't know why I be having these facts in my head. But Ted Turner, he was the man who changed black and white to color television,
Oh,
right? So I was like, I got these cards. Hello, welcome, welcome. Um, I saw these cards. I was like, I'm about to colorize them. I'm about to make my own deck.
I'm gonna tap in with you, child, because like I say, me and you be on the same page with a lot of stuff.
Girl,
I'm gonna tap in with you.
yes, we have to because I'm gonna tell you something. Like you said, Leo season is coming, right? It's the time of the lion. It's the time of rebirth. It is like that moment between now summer and going into fall,
Mhm.
right? So now it's time for us to prepare. That's the month of August for me. That is the energy I get. Is that August is going to be a preparatory for what is going to come in the fall.
I definitely take time to reflect during the season for me. You know what I'm saying? Because as you transition into your next little solar return, whatever. I like to try to take time and just meditate,
You have to.
think stuff through.
And what
Are
did
you
we
getting ready to pull
say?
some cards for her? I don't want to keep running.
Yes. No, you're good. We're going to do it. So, Autumn, I don't know if you
You pull
saw
some and then I'll pull some. No, what did I see? What did you see?
if you saw how I did it with Just Jay,
I
we can do
didn't.
it that way. Okay. So,
Okay.
because it's virtual, I
Hmm.
have what I do is I'm going to roll the cards down so that you can whatever talks to you. I want you to pick the card that talks
Oh,
to you
okay.
out of the group because I can't
All
flip
right.
them over. So I had to come up with a unique way to do this. So
Okay.
here we go.
And
I'm
I'll do
gonna.
that too.
Oh,
I'll do that with
awesome,
you too as well.
awesome.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, hold on. my manager is on it. She in the chat like, hey dog.
Right.
Come on, bruh. Like this she my soldier, she be down for me. That's my sister.
I know that's right.
All right. So for anyone that's new that has come in, yes, Von Eric, he was the one that made color television what it is now. Which is so it's crazy, right? Anyway, for those of you who have come in, I want to welcome you. I am doing readings. It is a unique way of doing it, so not your traditional way. Just let me know if you are interested. Any donation is appreciated. And it goes to building Chocolate Earth. That's where we are headed. So I move on now. Let's go.
Chocolate Earth Foundation.
That's my baby. Okay, let me get ready. And so I'm gonna kind of keep it on the theme of what I did. I want to stay in that energy. So you can pick four cards, okay? And just let the cards. I'm gonna scroll down. Once you pick your card, I'll pull it out, and then I'll give you what I get from them. Okay, that is how I do. All right, let me get over here and fix this up real quick. If you like, do whatever you like. I trust you now. All right, give me just a second because I don't want it to be where I am. You are, what's the word? Influenced by
Okay.
me or anyone else. So I'm putting her cards back before I bring it back up on the screen. All right, I'm going to make this pop off, yo. I really appreciate y'all coming and supporting. I really do. Whatever the outcome may be. All right. So we have everything together and in line. So this is what we are going to do. Oh, awesome. Oh, great. It did it this way. This is better. Ah, oh, never mind. Sorry, I did it wrong. But I done messed up. Hold on. Yeah, let me stop being fancy. Okay, stick to what I know.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. I'm
All
good.
right. Here we go. I want to make sure ain't nobody up. Okay, if I don't see you, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the chat. If you are behind stage and I don't miss you, please, please, please say something.
Okay.
I miss my boy, Mr. Best. Okay. Are you ready, ma'am?
I am.
All right, sounds great. We're gonna go ahead and let me get this out the way. I'm tired of it being in my way. Get out of here. Yeah. Beat it. Okay, here we go. Technology is so fantastic. Everybody's so creative. That's my girl on TikTok.
Oh,
You
really?
ever seen her? You ever seen her? She'd be like,
I haven't
everybody's
seen
so
her.
creative.
I do
She'll
like
be
that.
on videos of cooking videos or any kind of video that's like real crazy. And she'll
Hmm.
make it sound like a commercial. It is fantastic. You have to check her out. Like it's funny.
Okay.
Okay. Here we are, ma'am. Let me go ahead. I'm making sure all of the cards are back where they were. So there are no
I
movement.
have a little
Okay.
topic I happen to it, but I'm so thirsty.
All right. Okay, ma'am. Let me bring this up. We're gonna make this bigger. Awesome. Miss Autumn, can you see the cards?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we are going to start here. If it doesn't jump out to you, that's okay. Tell me to keep it going.
Empress.
Okay,
The
we're gonna go
Empress.
with the Empress. Perfect.
We're
All
gonna go
right.
with the Fool.
So we're gonna pick the Fool and the Empress. Is it the next one? Hold on, did I miss it? Ah, here we go. All right, so we got the Fool and the Empress. You've picked two major cards. Now we can keep going. This is the Suit of Cups. You have two more cards that you can pull. So we will continue on. If nothing speaks to you, please let me know.
Okay. Keep going. King of Cups.
King of Cups. That's ooh, okay. I see you out here. All right, so we got the King of Cups. I'm gonna move that over there. Get this out of our way. Perfect. So that is your card. And you have one more to pick. We have a couple more suits to go through. So we have the suit of pentacles, and we have the suit of wands, and the suit of swords. Anything jumping out to you?
The knight. The Knight of
Of swords.
Swords.
All right, let's start. Let's go. All right, come on. Let's pick up some energy now. So let's go over your cards. Let's see what you have picked and what I get from it after I give you the definition, so that it's all on the up and up, baby. Got time to
Good.
play with nobody. Okay, so we're going to start with you pick the Empress first.
Yep.
So let's go with that. Those are the major arcana cards. And so let's start with the Empress here. Harmony, Lord of mercy. Harmony, femininity, nurturing, abundance, fertility, mother figure. The Fool. Don't give me no mind, y'all. I gotta see my eyeballs, baby. The Fool actually represents new beginnings, spontaneity, a leap of faith, and enthusiasm. So that is the Empress and the Fool. I'm gonna keep going. If I get anything that I need to say to you, I will say it. We have the King of Cups. Now let's talk about the King of Cups. Care, generosity, emotional maturity, reliable counsel, business socializing, loyalty. Again, these are cards that are talking to the people who are picking them. I have nothing to do with that. And then I'm going to speak to what I am getting from this. I don't think we did the Pentacles at all. No, we skipped by those. Or was it? No, you did. You didn't. You didn't pick that. Yes, it's the last card. The Knight of Swords. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. That's good. The Knight represents swift action, communication, boldness, determination, self assurance, directness, and bravery. Okay. So, I just want to make sure as I go back through here, what I get is I already know that you're moving. That is was privy to me already. However, what wasn't privy to me is how you came to the decision of going home. And it's exciting and nerve wracking at the same time, naturally. And you don't have 100% plan. Your plan is you're taking steps, and this is where the harmony comes in because you're going about it a different way. You don't want the same things that you did when you lived there before. It's changed. That's why you came out, so that you could find out who you were, who you are, who you want to be. And the children play a part because your concern is this leap of faith and how it will affect them. So you want to protect them so it's not devastating. However, I can honestly tell you from what I get that this is necessary for you to get to where you're trying to go. Your businesses, the things that you want to see succeed, this will be beneficial for you. It'll put you in that place again, the comfortability of home and knowing now what you can do with what you've learned. And that's what I get from your cards. So like I told Just Jay, you can
Yes. You
you
own
can
it.
tell me,
Yep.
yeah. Yes. The I had to differentiate from the things that I do know about you and what the energy is at the moment.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. If you saw my living room, I literally took everything from upstairs and just put it in one room. And it's like, why did I do that? I'm like, why? Why did I do that?
Because it is and this is I'm gonna share this with you as well. It ties into me that your excitement to change, the memories, the difference, the freshness of it. It's more than just let me move for business, let me move for job opportunity. This is about you taking that next step and letting things go and leaving that where you are is what you need. You have to do it or you'll be stuck. So, and my mom used to tell me that we crave to be around life. Children are life, puppies, birds, the new dew of life. Um, it gives us hope, right? It gives us the ability to push because we like, hey, the sun keep coming up every day for me. So
Yeah. Yeah.
now there's no time to wait. That kind of goes back and it ties in with what I was feeling with Just Jay about what's getting happening. I think it's happening for a lot of people, not to sound cliche, but that that awakening is different for all of us. It's different
Mm-hmm.
for me, for you, for Just Jay. Like it's different. And sometimes I think because if you're not, and I don't mean this religiously, I mean if you're not tapped in to you, your spiritual peace and desires and the things that you want and being honest with yourself about it, it's hard to do because it makes you vulnerable because you're stripping away those layers that have wilted and are old, right? The onions still work. The onion's still good at the heart. However, we have layers and layers and layers of like, and we gotta get rid of it. So we shiny onions. So yeah, that's as unbiased as I was trying to get to, right? Because
Yeah,
we've
kind
known
of.
each
Yep.
other for a minute, right? So
Hmm.
yeah, those particular things are gonna
But
come up
yeah,
as well.
the new beginnings, the kind of just you know, kind of winging it with this move. And usually, when I first came down, I was more organized. Um, really, yeah, learning everything that I've learned in this period of time, 6 years, taking it back, and I think it's and then like you're talking about the being around. I think you said something about family or right? Did you say something about?
Yet you are. in the mode of I have to protect my girls
Yeah, protect my girls
within,
and
yeah, within this trip, within this change. I need to make sure
this
they're
change.
okay.
Yeah, they're okay, and I would say the family and support, all of that is encompassed in this move. So I think I definitely see that too in the I believe it's the King of Cups.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the swift change because
That's
I
why
think
you
I
putting stuff up in the damn room, and
right
you don't
just
have to
real
do
quick.
it. You just you want to do
I'm
it.
just
You
like
want to do
taking it,
something.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
someone told me that when you move, you should just get everything out the room, and then
Okay.
just get out the room. Don't really try to organize and swift. But now I got this mountain in my living room, and I'm like, really? Why did I do that? But I do got some cleared out rooms, and I do feel good, like I'm making some progress though.
Progress. Right. Right. Right.
And then the swift change. Um, I'm taking over a home, and I thought that the people were going to like I'm taking over my mother's home, and I thought that she was going to buy another one at the end of the summer, but it happened
Mm-hmm.
so quick, like within a month. And so
Right.
I'm just like,
Right.
I wasn't ready for that. Like, so that's the swift change, which is the Knight of Swords. So that part.
Yeah.
Um, yep, the Empress. Nurturing new ideas.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I've come full circle. You know what I
Right.
mean? New beginnings for the
And we
full.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. And that's why I say it again, that's the energy I get from you when you came up on the screen. You was like, "Hey, there's nothing like digging out a path for yourself and then actually walking it. That's the exciting part of life, I believe, in my opinion.
Yes, and not knowing how it's gonna all fall together,
You
but
don't know, right?
yeah,
You don't know.
that's the full part. Yeah, but
And
it's
you're
still the
and
adventure.
right, the fool is not a joke. It doesn't represent that what you're doing is wrong. What's
Mm-mm.
happening is that there is, hey, a
It's a
fool
leap
is
of faith.
also jovial and
Hmm.
excited about what the presentation will be like,
Yep.
what the
Hmm.
in reading into those possibilities. So
Yeah.
yeah, I hope that that was sufficient. I'm getting my
Yeah. That's
legs
true.
wet again. I'm dipping
Yeah.
in the pool.
Yep. Yep. It was
So
good. He was
yeah.
right on point. Yep.
Oh, okay. Any hissing. Thank y'all for letting me practice on y'all ladies. I appreciate y'all. I
No
appreciate
problem.
you. But hello, welcome. Welcome, hello, BLCG. Thank you for coming in. For those who are here, we doing a little bit of everything. Von Eric, you can hit the link. Come on back up here. We can have us a conversation while we doing. Hey everyone, SCD bestie. I thought I spoke, but I want to make sure I did again. And appreciate Miss Cleo hanging out with us. Thank you. A share, a like, a subscribe is always welcome. This channel does a little bit of everything.
And the
And
donation will be
and
awesome.
yes. If you feel that you would like to hit that cash up, Dr. Umar say hit the cash.
Let's support the Chocolate Earth Foundation, y'all. Let's do that. Let's do
Thank you
that.
very much. We only need a few things, y'all. We on the precipice, yo. Like ah, but I got to get punched in the side and in the gut first, right? To get it. Like my journey is like, you really want it? That's exactly what happened. But I'm happy to be home. I think that's another part of it that my energy definitely has shifted because of that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that too. And yeah,
Mm,
it's just you just it gives you comfort and some
yeah, and
solace.
nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah. Hmm. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Shoot, you
Just
deserve it.
Jay, where you at? Where you at, girl? You here with us? What you doing? She just quieted off. She just be like, hello. But please hit the link. I'm not sure. I thought I pinned it in there. So it's at the top. Hit the link. Feel free to come up. We're talking about a little bit of everything: life, love, and just and peace and your soul. Just you know, it. I don't even care if it sounds corny, but I'm gonna be keep it 100. People say they're empathetic, but I don't think people realize what that may mean sometimes. And I say that because empathy is putting yourself mentally in someone else's shoes, going, okay, I can take on a piece of that and understand you better. Sympathy is when you just feeling sorry for that person. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, empathy is what I think needs growth. That has to have strength in our community because I think chattel slavery, right, when we talk about it, we don't talk about the mental trauma that was put on not that far uh, long ago, just only a few great greats back. A mother can pass on just like the father can pass on those traits and feelings. If you like peppers, your kids might like peppers. They just do. Why? Because of you. Everything has a reason, and I'm gonna take it old school, in a season. Okay, we know this, but yet we sit and pretend that we don't know that what we say and what we do has consequences, good, bad, indifferent, whatever you think that may be. And I think that why I'm so adamant and why I am fighting so hard to create this is because we don't have a central hub for people in my community. Poor folk, disenfranchised, food deserts, medical care, education, housing. These are things that are still not being taken care of. Like, I don't get how we can sit here and say we have progressed because we have a handful of millionaires and thousandaires. Okay, that's great. However, the Black community has not prepared itself to provide the luxuries to their own people. Like, and I'm even take it on a lighter scale because I don't want to get too heavy, but I will give you this. I'm gonna use Dolce and Gabbana as an example. Okay, how many women we've seen talk about Dolce and Gabbana, right? I don't know if anybody's familiar with Jimmy Choo, but he has always been my favorite shoemaker, right? Jimmy Choo's, honey. Mm, I will put some on. I have to sit down, but I'll put them on. I can't, right now, I can't walk around in them.
Right, right. I get it. Hmm.
I could put them. I could put them. Why don't we have? Where's our Jimmy Choo? Where's
Are you talking
our
about in context
of?
because there are a lot of black
Yes,
brands, but are you talking in context
that
of
level.
that level
Yes,
of a necessity that we all need? Is that what you're talking about? Okay,
yes.
yeah.
I'm talking to the
Um,
level of production,
right.
advertising, and providing a
Manufacturing,
product. Hmm.
right. Hmm.
So when I have these conversations and people go, "What are you talking about?" If you become the supply chain, even on a small scale, you
Right.
then control the narrative of that, right?
Right.
So what I don't understand is why we have not done that already. Why are we still talking about this? It's 2023, and you mean to tell me we couldn't build any? You heard of LGI Homes or MI Homes? Have you heard of them? The
I
companies?
haven't heard of those companies, but I do know
Yeah,
of alternative ways of building homes. So
right. Yes. So when, for instance, MI Home was maybe a Midwest thing, and my mother and I went to look because we wanted to buy a home. And what they ended up doing was MI became the Black people's hub for buying a home because they were
okay.
reasonable. You could get, it was more chance that you would get accepted.
Hmm.
Um, and you could live in those like pop up neighborhoods, because they was everywhere. They
Right.
was building houses like crazy. And before the boom, right? Where
Hmm.
are our Black builders? Why? Why not? Why don't we have it? Why is that so much to ask for?
I think it's because of I think it's because we don't. I think that it's because where are our black lumber mills? Where are our black
Thank you.
um
There you go.
like construction, um I don't know, the big old, I
You
don't
know,
know
to
all the little,
the construction companies, the
yeah,
developers,
the developers and
your real
building, and
estate
then,
agents,
well,
right?
Millis, well,
Right.
we have, I'm talking about like the construction, the people who actually create the machines,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, like those
Yeah.
type of people, because like all of that is encompassing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
So
it
it's like,
is.
let's say that we build a community, we still have to get supplies. We still got to go to Home Depot like everybody else. But let's say that, but Home Depot gets um, wood and supplies from different manufacturers, different companies. Like
Mm-hmm.
all their wood don't just come from one place. All their tools don't just come from one company. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like that part. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? Even from nuts and bolts, they're not just coming
We
from one
don't.
place. There's several different companies that are supplying
Right.
those types of things, and all of those are industries that we could be and should have
Yes.
be taken over. And then, you know, yeah, that part. So
Right. It's like
that's something that we have to
when
think about. It's
I
like we got to go back into the basics
basics.
and
Yep.
then do build the foundation, you know what I
Right.
mean, and then start.
Mm-hmm.
But I was I was listening to this truck and hustle, and this black woman was talking about she got into the upfitting, um and I don't want to, I'm just going to be real quick, like upfitting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like it's probably been, it was like monopolized, you bet, you might as well say that, for generations. And upfitting is basically like all the police cars, all the ambulances, fire
Wow.
trucks,
Right.
state cars, school buses, um
Mm-hmm.
you know
Let me make sure that's
child
still.
protective services cars, all these different type of cars. And just city cars and stuff like that. They need they get aftermarket parts. So the
Mm-hmm.
aftermarket, it's called upfitting. So you have the tires, you have the ladders, you have
Right.
the bolts
All the things
to
that didn't.
hang
Yeah.
the brackets. um you got just, when a car, because these police officers cars and all these state cars,
Mm-hmm.
they get leased, and then those cars get worn out, and then they buy some
Mm-hmm.
more, and then they recycle these. So anyways, the upfitting
Right.
business, when she had got into it, it's a really great episode of Truck and Hustle. But when she got into it,
Okay.
it was just, she was in Chicago. They weren't trying to let her get into it. She had been working for she kind of went through the city where she found out where she worked for the city, and found out that, like, she basically got into the business of being able to know that that there's gonna need to be some, decals on different cars, and she was ordering these. She was in that department. And so she was
Right.
like, dang, you know what I mean? It's just one company doing this that she knew of. And COVID happened or whatever. And so prior to her getting, COVID happening, she basically took a leap of faith and started an upfitting business. And what she found out, it was like monopolized by like two
Yep.
companies,
That's
and
it.
it was done. Like they've been doing this for years, just generational, just down the
That's
line, right?
it.
And so
Right.
she
Right.
said they weren't trying to let her and her husband get into it. They were
No,
like,
not at
it was like
all.
pulling teeth because like this is they service the whole state of Illinois, right? And she's just in Chicago. And so
That's
just think
it.
about all those contracting companies that I mean, just all those different service vehicles that people need. Comcast, just all these different, you know. Anyway,
Right.
so she said that they weren't trying to let her get in there. They were giving her, janky prices and stuff like that. But after, keep a long
Yeah.
story short, after COVID had happened, they had, the where you if you have a government contract, you have to
Mm-hmm.
be able to let a minority business um you got to give them
Work
some
with you.
work, right?
Some work.
So
Yeah.
they had
Well,
to,
you know.
so they were forced to do it.
Hmm.
All that this woman makes, no lie, um
I know
20
she banking.
million a month.
That's why I'm
That
trying to
part.
become the supply chain, honey.
A month. And
Listen, I
this
was
is just her,
impressed.
and this is just what they throw into her. There's still a big company that she said even after that they don't want to give up that money, you know what I mean? So they still be giving her back and giving her leeway, and it's still like pulling teeth. But the
Right.
other two, they just had to, you know what I mean? You just had to do it, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
and it wasn't even no like they can say, well, I did give it to a minority. I gave it to a white
Yeah. They
woman.
can say
And she's a
whatever.
minority. But
Right.
there was like nobody in this business. Like nobody. It was like two or three families that have been doing this for years.
I agree with that.
And so there was nobody to fall back on. Let me hurry up and start this company. Well, they've already been established
Right.
and they was getting little bits and pieces and whatever.
Yeah.
He makes 20 million a month. Now I don't know if that's net or whatever, but
It
that's what
don't
she
matter. Like
but
once you,
that's what I'm talking about. There's little intricate um businesses and industries that we don't even know about that
exactly.
we could be cleaning up on, and we
And
had no idea.
that's exactly why I share what I learned with chocolate earth. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not worried about nobody jumping up and doing it. If you do it, great. I'm still gonna do it. There's room.
Yeah,
There's enough room for us.
right,
I want to be the supply chain because it started with me just learning about my fabrics to now understanding how I can build a whole development.
right,
And
yeah,
that is where that education lies, that ability to find out. And like you said, you have someone that introduced you to another side, a world that we would
of
never be
logistics I
like.
had no idea about. Yeah, I didn't even
Right,
know about.
exactly. And when you look at it, it's like, for instance, and I can give just an example. When I started planning out how am I going to get this food to people,
Right,
I found a website that will pack and ship my food. But what
right,
I am doing at this point is going, okay, let me learn what you do. So when
mm-hmm,
I get to the place, I can do, right?
right,
It's not rocket
exactly.
science. Not rocket
Mm-mm.
science. This is just like anything else, there's no guarantees.
Mm-mm.
However, I do understand human behavior. And it's like this, if you can provide, if we are out of this economy, one of the stronger buyers, our money is strong and we can turn somebody into an overnight success,
Mm-hmm.
then why are we only providing not even a third of the things that we need when it comes to black businesses? Because when you look at who has what and what is what,
Mm-hmm.
how many black businesses do we have in motion that can withstand that? We don't want you in here. But if we just make our own lane where it becomes, I'm gonna hook you up because you my people, and if you
Yeah.
try to burn me, I'm gonna throw you to the trash. Like that's it. That's the end of it, right?
Right.
It comes. That's personality. But if you're looking at it from a logistic standpoint, I'm making growing food, growing fabric. That means I can clothe people. That means I can make uniforms for businesses that need uniforms. You know what I mean? There it starts to come into this creative way to be a part of these different lanes that we're not a part of them. And we're not a part of them because of course we've been shunned, pushed, blindfolded to struggle and hustle and work and not realize, hey man, wait a minute. How is it that I'm less, but I'm the one helping you make this money?
Right.
And you can have small businesses, like even if like I like to fish, right? I don't know where you fish in Arizona. I ain't playing with that. However,
No. Right.
in the South where I learned how to fish, yes, crystal clear water, beautiful, blah blah blah. The man on the corner, right before you got to the fishing spot, had a bait shop.
Uh-huh.
Never forget it. This is where I bought my first pack of worms.
Mm-hmm.
He had it where you could walk up. You didn't even have to come in. You could walk up and you could get them, or you could come inside and shop. And he had all kinds of bait and hooks and
Oh.
all this stuff. And that man had a beautiful piece of property, a couple of double wide, triple wide trailers,
Mm-hmm.
and him and his family were fine. And
Right.
that's why I'm saying, like, but he has
That
to get his hooks and his worms from someone else.
right.
Everybody can eat, right?
Right, right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. But I also I want to take it back like to applying those same that same, well, having that goal and applying that to your life too. Like for
Right.
instance, if you want to start, if you want to grow food for
Mm-hmm.
supply food for everyone, and once chocolate earth is completely established, as far as you have people there, I feel like you have to demonstrate it in your household. Like
Yeah.
how do you grow foods with aeronomics, hydroponics, you know, I don't know all the
Mm-hmm.
scientific words, you
Right.
did the
Nah, that's
research, but
okay. You
like
good.
people want to
You're
actually
growing it
see
with
it
water.
demonstrated. Yeah, to see
Exactly.
how it demonstrated. And then when you you know because we went through the whole process and looked, and
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
you
yeah.
showed me and stuff like that. So I think that it's just a matter of you doing it, and
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, you
And
doing
showing
it
it.
and then showing it. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and that's one thing that I would say that's what we need to see, because I feel like the how to, we can have great ideas, and you're very detailed with everything
Mm-hmm.
that you have done, but the
I
how
try.
to is is very important, because people want to
Mm-hmm.
know how to do it, but then also they
Right.
want to have a visual representation of what it looks like, in for the whole life cycle of how it works, and when it comes full circle, and actually see you in your household, with you and your brother and sister, how you guys are living off of this, like off of growing foods like that. And so that's what people want to see. And I and because I feel like a lot of us have had blind faith for a very long time, and have been burnt by so many different people, the church, and all these different things. And right now we're like, we want to see tangibles. Like, I feel like there's a good number of us that are willing to support anyone, but we like really want to see what it looks like and see that it's coming, it happens, and or it, it actually came to fruition. And so that's what I gather. And I feel like once that is established with our, Gen X's and stuff like that, they're more disconnected from the way things were, that they would be the people that be the group that is kind of going to push that agenda for wanting to feed people, wanting to be here, wanting to do alternative ways of disconnecting from the system and stuff like that. And then all of those things have to do with STEM. And that's what that's the age that we're going, and so that's just what I want to say about that part. I can't hear you.
Thank you for what you said, and it's true. We have a guest. Gucci, what say you? And nice to meet you. Hello,
Ooh, check.
are you here with us still, Gucci?
I don't see them. Yeah. Well, I see. I
Hello?
see you. Not there.
You are more than welcome to drop down and come back because we can't hear you.
That's cool. That's fine. Reading can
All
still be.
right. Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
said, let me stop it with my non typing stuff. I'm hiding that comment. That's scary.
What
Gucci, I'm
is?
going to drop you down. You're more than welcome to come back up, but I can't hear you. So, okay, maybe it's going to come through. Gucci, I'm gonna have to do you like my customer service job. I'm gonna tell you that you can come back at any moment. I don't have I don't have a 1-800 number, but you could try again.
Right.
Are you with us? I think they're trying, but it's not coming through. I can't hear you. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna drop and come back. That's all right. But like you said, I completely agree with the fact that we need to have that. We need to, it is necessary for us to have something to build upon and something to leave behind. I don't see why it's any different at this point in the game. We got the knowledge, we can access any information, no one can stop us from accessing this
Oh.
information.
Okay.
What? What's the screen, Lord? Was
Okay.
that somebody you invited?
Yeah, I know who that was.
Well, tell him to come on back up. We couldn't hear.
Okay, he said he's gonna come back up. This is my friend,
All
one of
right,
my really
good.
good,
Oh, awesome. Yeah, tell him come on back
my
up.
good shit.
Just
Yeah.
Jay, you still with
We
us,
were just
babe?
talking about we was just talking about brand name stuff, and Gucci just happened to come up.
Yeah.
I was like Gucci. I was like,
Cause
that's an
Gucci,
interesting
cause
name.
Gucci was it. But you know who I was in love with? Guess, girl.
Really?
Yes, I had the short set and the shirt and the purse. Why?
I used
I
to
love to
work at.
match, and
I
that's my
used to
mama's
work at.
fault.
Yeah. You know what? I used to work at. I used to work at 9 West when I was in
Okay.
high school, and they had the guest
Oh,
stores next door. And
oh, Nine
I never,
West. Ah,
yeah, 9 West, I did, and I was a assistant manager there, and
go ahead, girl.
I
Bomb
never,
discount.
yeah, it was a great discount, and I never been me being an artist. I have never really been into like brand name
Right.
type of things. Like when I say brand
Yeah.
name, I mean anything that said the name of the
All of them
company,
are brand names. Right. Like,
anything that, like if I had a if it said Guess, if it said Louis Vuitton, even the pattern and stuff, and it's just
mhm.
because I feel like that takes from the aesthetic of an outfit,
Yeah.
because you're just buying it because of the name. But as an artist,
Yeah.
I like to take different eclectic things together and put it all together. And
Mhm.
I like art. I like to see what it looks like. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I
Yeah.
like to put it together, and I feel like if I had a guest, on my shirt, I
Mhm.
just kind of feel like, it just kind of takes from the whole outfit or whatever it is.
That's funny. I mean,
It's
that's a
I just
different,
never really,
yeah, that's a
yeah,
different perspective on it.
yeah. I
And
feel like it just takes from the decor, the whole outfit, the whole decorum of what you're
right.
looking of what you have on, and it's a little bit tacky to me because I'm like,
Oh, you trying to say I would have been tacky? Is that what you're saying? Yes, those outfits were tacky. And me and my best friend had a pair.
people
Had a
still do that.
set.
I'm
I
not
know.
saying that. I'm not saying that
I
you're
don't do
tacky.
that no more. I know. I'm just teasing. I'm
I'm not.
saying
I mean,
me.
I mean, other than Nike,
Yeah.
like I feel like you shouldn't have Nike on everything. Like have some Nike
Right.
tennis shoes, but I don't need to know.
But
Like I have some Nike tennis shoes and a Nike. Like
because
I
we've
want to
been
leave Nike out.
indoctrinated to
I'm gonna
believe,
leave Nike out because they can have
yeah.
some really nice designs, and the little Nike symbol can be just vaguely seen.
But where
And
is our Nike? You
we
mean to
have
tell
some.
me there is no. Hear what I'm saying. I'm talking about titans of industry, meaning that
Yeah.
you are directly competing. Adidas competes against Nike, right?
Mm-hmm.
Puma, I don't know. Did somebody buy Puma? I'm not sure.
I
But
like Puma.
me too. I used to love me some Pumas. But you know what I used to buy? Kids. Remember kids?
I remember kids.
We used to call them, and excuse me, I don't want to offend anybody, but we used to call them shoes white girls. We're like, you got your bubbles or your white girls? That's what we called them.
Yeah. I
They
always
kind of
wanted
just
to
tie.
I
What?
always wanted to wear I always wanted to wear kids and then like draw on them, but
Oh, why didn't you?
I never got the right type of, that shit will
I
wash
got
off
you.
after.
Right.
Yeah.
You be like, I can't use it with the
You
Crayola
should drop
marker.
you should drop the link again. Oh, it just
Oh,
automatically comes up.
yeah. I got it at the top, but I'll drop it again. Because sometimes, even when it's peeing, people may not see it. So I'm cool with that.
Right.
My
Which is
rule is, and my only rule is, we are respectful, bring vibe, bring love and charities. Don't come up here
mm-hmm.
with no yah because you're going to get sent back down. Don't let the sweet taste fool you.
Yes. I have my little retainer things in, and so I'm talking,
You
and
don't sound any different.
I sound like I sound like I have a little lisp. And so
That's because
it's
you're
kind
paying
of hard.
attention to it.
Yeah. And then it's hard trying to enunciate words. And
You've
so
been
I'm still
doing fine, honey. I'm gonna tell you that. You can look at the replay. You've been doing just fine. Nobody would have known. Nobody would
okay.
have known. I
Yeah.
promise. And I would tell you. I'd be like, baby, you might want to.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you be out here just, flowing in the wind like that. That ain't right. That ain't. But I
Okay.
will say that it's like, for me, I can see the long game and I can see the short game. I can see the
Mhm.
short term goal, and that is just as important as the long term goal, right? This is why I know you can. A friend of mine explained that they went back and looked at my older videos, and I was saying the same thing, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Like, I'm gonna keep saying it, even when it's built, because I don't want it to stop. I
No, you don't.
want that inspiration to pass on to someone else. Because if we do not do something, And another reason too, I'm gonna be political. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now, next year, you're gonna be mad. Don't come to chocolate for nothing else but the news. Because I'm
Okay.
telling you, it is coming down the pike and things are changing at such a rapid rate behind the scenes that it's going to affect the community even harder than it is. We think
Right.
that the 90s was hard. We're going into an era where they are throwing out these laws that and these different things again. Our ability to vote is an act still to this day. It should be in law. Like there should be no reason that
Right.
anybody would have to sign our ability to vote every some odd years. But
Yeah.
you have
But I have
people
my
in,
theories on that too. So
well, we already know human beings are control of all of this. There are human hands involved. There is no secret back in the woods computer. I'm just saying to you, these are human beings making choices based off of their own biases, preferences, and financial gain. And we know it's true.
yeah, you're just saying
That's
that
it.
just because we're human, like people shouldn't even have the right to even say what we can and cannot do. That is just kind of should be just universal law, or
It
just should be
should
a privilege
be.
to everybody,
Right.
or not even
The
a privilege, but
things,
just accessible to anyone. Why does it have to be a law? You know, if I choose to vote, if I don't vote, that's my
why
business.
does it
But
have,
for you to
right?
tell me that I can and cannot do some just simple shit, like what, really? And you know what I mean? Like you got, yeah, it's like a, it makes you feel like well, it's going to be put into place. I mean, it's going to
Mhm.
stay like that because you have to continue that the not the illusion, but you have to
I know
continue,
what you're
they have to
saying.
continue to stand their ground
They
and
got to
say
keep
this
it
is,
up.
we're in control. Yeah, we're in control. You know what I'm trying to
Right.
say, girl.
Right. Yeah, girl, I got you.
Yeah.
Um, it is, and it's so crazy because when you see what has happened in the last few years, now going on 4, right?
Right.
We have seen that veil, and that's the only credit I'll ever give to Donald Trump. He cannot keep his mouth closed enough. He got to tell it. He got to tell it. And
Spirit.
he's not only telling it to people that he should tell, he also telling it to people he shouldn't be telling to. And
Right.
I'm sorry. I laugh because the illusion, to your point, he's a great example of what that looks like when it's not solid.
Yeah.
All of the properties, all of the different things, his
Not paying
hotel, his
taxes.
name,
Not paying
these
taxes.
things, right? Federal taxes.
Hmm. Which,
How do you get away with that when you are making this amount of money? We get it. Don't even have to answer the question. We already know what it is. I don't need
yeah, and
anybody to
then
explain
shit,
it.
we don't even have to, and then then
No.
knowing that taxes aren't
What I
even
want to,
legal anyway.
right.
So
What I want to do though is implement those pieces into something. Oh, thank you. Into something that can exist and be sustainable. And we know that it's true because we've seen it. We know.
Right.
And so my goal as a person who has started a NGO, getting the nonprofit status so that I can not
an
pay
NGO, yeah,
taxes. Yeah,
okay,
because I can still do a lot as an NGO but I'm still considered a nonprofit. I just don't have my 501(c) yet. That just helps open up doors because a lot of companies want to benefit from that 501(c). So that's why a lot of things that would be available to me are not, because I don't have that yet. And once I do have it, I can utilize that to put more things into implementation. There you go. So here's what I'm gonna do. I appreciate you ladies coming up. I am starving. So let me show you. I'm gonna show you my tacos. My sister made for me with some carne asada, cause we fancy. We trying cultural little things. So I want to leave on this note. My goal is to create something that everyone can come to if you need help. Because the social service system out here and across this country, it's not it's not giving people what they need, because if it was, you wouldn't be able to pinpoint where your homeless are in your city, in your state, in your county. These things have to stop. We have to stop pretending like these things don't matter. So I'm not going to be tacky or rude and eat my tacos on screen. I just can't believe it's already an hour and a half already. Like that's fast. I'm gonna just say that. But what I'm gonna do is this. I am gonna probably do one more live tonight. I'm still doing readings. I'm still having conversations. You're more than welcome to come back. The system that I am on, EVMUX, does not let you go like forever, like StreamYard. However, this system works so much better for me, right?
Right. Okay.
Um, but I want to leave on the note of the appreciation of the love of my sisters coming up here and supporting me and having great conversation. And I appreciate y'all. I truly do. And not just for the internet and not just for cloud or any silly shit like that. It is because despite us being in different places, our energy brings us and connects us together. So I say good night on those
Good
notes. I'll
night.
be back. Thank you for coming. Just Jay, have a good one. Everybody in the chat that came in and supported and said hello. Gucci, if you decide, I'm coming back in a little bit.
Thank you for having me, babes.
Yes, thank you for even coming and supporting. And again, we're gonna do this again. And I'm
Absolutely.
gonna have
Yeah.
it. I'll have it for the flip too. We'll do some more stuff.
Alrighty.
I wanna make it a safe space for people to come and just vibe and have a good time. So peace.
Absolutely.
And I'll
Bye.
talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for coming. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for coming and supporting my channel. And like I said, we're going to do some things. And I look forward to sharing those things as we go further. All right. Many blessings. Good night.